channel. I want everyone to give a warm, Sour Family round of applause to Miss Kiki. Yeah! Mr. Carson Bird. Melanie White. Mr. Nate Hopkins. To Miss Dawn Archer.
I never really dreamed about what I would be doing or had the idea of what I would be doing until I started doing it.
But if you don't have a plan necessarily that you can follow the proper steps to execute, then you just have a dollar.
But when you're dealing with an intangible product, how do you value what that is? And that's a process. Y'all always ask my friends, my personal friends, how much would you pay for this?
But I was taught early on from my dad, which is you don't get what you deserve, you get when you negotiate. Sort of my experience first, and then I started knocking it. But like, yeah.
So, one of the things that annoys me, which are a lot of things, we tend to post the same stuff all day long. Okay, we know you had chicken on Thanksgiving. We know what everyone's wearing at the awards show. I don't care about that, because you see that 20 times as you scroll, but you see something that catches your attention that's totally different than what everyone else is doing, then that kind of lures people into you, and then they want to know more about you. They want to try to connect with you, or maybe they want to reach out to you because you're able to show them something that they can't do and that 20,000 other people aren't able to do either.
Then it's like, you know what you got your audience, so I keep sticking kind of to that a little bit. Sometimes if you say if I followed you because I like your suits, and you start posting your rap videos,
Or not liking the pictures.
Yeah.
I believe in the mantra that it's 7 days in a week. Why are you the same person every day? So that's why Carson Bird, you don't know what I'm doing, because it's like, why am I the same person? That's me. So I do hop, wear my suit, hey, how are you? I'm on LinkedIn, and kill LinkedIn for it.
It's right voice when somebody calling the
Yeah,
phone.
what's going on? This is
I already
Carson.
got it.
Because they tend to go to your social media and see what kind of person you are, and then just because of that, you're out of the job because of what you're posting on your Instagram or something. So just be careful with what you're doing on your social media and what you're attaching to your brand.
I still have 10 minutes. Thanks for reminding me.
Stop right there.
The worst thing about being an entrepreneur is finding your personal self while you're building a business. Your personal growth and development is more important than your business. I'm going to tell you that because your business cannot be sustainable if you're not holding a personal business partner shouldn't be the same age as you on relationship problems. Because now you're going to sit here for 2 hours talking like a girl play. So, that ain't making no money though. It costs me another play.
I do YouTube, I look at different sites, and I'm just always looking at, what's new, what's coming out, so that I could always stay on top or have new ideas or new products or what people like. Or also people always comment, can you make something like this, or can you do something like that? And if I post that, then other people like that, then I'll tweak that.
And just getting my mindset and a productive focus. So I'm always like, you can do it, this is what you need to do, building my acumen in different ways, and that kind of keeps me inspired.
I follow a lot of people that do what I do. I stay connected with them, but I don't want to subconsciously take on their business model, because then I'm like, oh, maybe I should be doing that. And I don't want to be influenced at all by what anyone else is doing, because I like to kind of stay unique, and I might be like, oh, well, maybe people won't like this because nobody else is doing it, but then people are like, I love that you're the only one that does it. So I try to actually kind of blind myself from a lot of people that are similar. I'm on 10 to 30. I follow people.
It's safe to say that our generation has lost touch of a little professionalism. due to the oversaturation of access. From your experiences, what are some of your biggest pet peeves in business every day?
Okay. So I feel like every day someone like messages me on Instagram, and it's usually someone that does music, and they want me to give their music to merchandise for free. So, but I'm not an A&R, so you don't do your research. You don't know who you need to reach out to. You waste your time reaching out to me to reach out to the person who you got to.
You're not using LinkedIn, you find an email.
Right, exactly. Thank you. And so I swear to God, like every day someone does that. We need to do this. We don't need to do nothing. You need to get on my can. You know, I don't mind helping anybody, but we need to come at somebody the right way. You know what I'm saying? And I think people nowadays always talk about what you can do for them, and never talk about what they can do for you.
Well, people like when you're like interacting with them,
Right.
Because they feel like, you know, you're there for everybody.
People that reach out to me for my follower base and they're like, post a picture with this bag of tea or with this waist cincher or whatever, and we'll give you $600 just to post a picture with it. And I turn it down. That's me personally. I believe that if God is going to give me whatever I need to have in order for me to survive and to feed myself.
People feel like if they don't check Instagram as soon as they wake up and smell their own breath, they're missing out on life, you know?
Yeah.
So they'll scroll to the end of the timeline to see what they missed,
Yeah.
just because their mind is programmed.
The question is, what is your definition of success?
No one's gonna see your vision. No one's gonna understand your idea until you make it a reality. So for me, with the Shahar project, the only person I really told was like my best friend Wade and a few of my close friends. And then I just started doing interviews, and people were like, "Oh, JV's doing interviews." And then after a couple months, like, "Oh, he does a lot of interviews." And after years, like, "Oh, he has a. This is kind of big. This is kind of cool." So after 2 years, people are like, "Yo, this is a thing."
My goal, once I got through that, was if I can get through this, like I'm gonna tell as many people as I can how to get through this. So every day when I wake up, and I was a graphic designer at this major company in Atlanta when I was living there, and I was going to work every day, and then I was coming home and I was sleeping all night, and I was not taking showers, and I was not washing dishes, and I was not taking my dog out to the bathroom, and then here I am going to work like a robot, and I call my mom, and I'm like, this is not it, like this cannot be life. And I was like, I want to wake up every day and make sure that I make an impact on at least one person's life. I want to be able to serve a purpose in my life and grow at the end of every day. I don't want to just be like, okay, I went to work and I came home, and I went to work and I came home. So for me, success is going to sleep knowing that I helped at least one person get through their day. So even with the tour, you know, I don't care if nobody comes with one person. North Dakota, one person came. LA, I have over 100 people, but I'm like, they're like, well, do you still work out with them? Heck yeah, I taught a class in every single state, every single Saturday during the year. So for me, that's my level of success. Not having a lot of money, I don't have a lot of money because everything that I give back. Somebody can't afford to come to class, still come for free. Somebody can't afford to eat, take this money from class sales today and go eat. So for me, it's no level of money at all. I'm always got somebody's house I can go to eat at or somebody's couch I can sleep on. My level of success is going to sleep every night knowing that I made a difference in somebody's life and helping them survive, because you have no idea how many people have a difficult time just getting through the day. So that's my goal.
I think all of you are a huge success, and I can't wait to see where you guys are at in the next 5 years. That concludes our panel, guys, and thank everyone for coming.